This looks awesome. The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is right around the corner. And even before that, here is the first look at its silver, cosmic orange, and gold color options in real life, which was leaked by tipster Sample on X. Yes, the S26 Ultra is set to be the most powerful phone in Samsung's new flagship series, the successor to the S25 Ultra. But what can you really expect? We've got exclusive design leaks, details on the dual-chip strategy, charging upgrades, and even a look at the camera specs that might not get a big boost. So let's start with dates. The release date is an educated guess right now, but we expect the Galaxy S26 Ultra to launch in January 2026, following the S25 series timeline. It will arrive alongside its two siblings, the Galaxy S26 Pro and the Galaxy S26 Edge. The Edge, by the way, is set to replace both the S25 Plus and the S25 Edge. When it comes to models and storage, the Ultra is expected to offer both 12GB and 16GB LPDDR5X RAM options, and you'll likely see the familiar 256GB, 512GB, and 1TB storage variants using UFS 4.0 or UFS 4.1 flash storage. That storage will not be expandable. Now, for price, nothing specific has surfaced, but there's a good chance the S26 Ultra will retain the price tag of its predecessor. If we had to guess the entry-level 256GB model, we'd say around $1,299. Moving to design, we've actually seen exclusive CAD-based renders. The look is similar to the predecessor, but with a couple of key tweaks. The corners are now slightly more curved, and the rear cameras get a dedicated camera island. 3 of the 4 lenses will sit inside this island, while the 4th and the LED flash sit to the right. The display remains flat with thin, uniform bezels, and the centered camera hole up top. Build-wise, titanium is a possibility for the frame, or they might revert to aluminum for better heat dissipation. And the front is expected to keep the anti-glare properties of Gorilla Armor 2 or similar tech. The phone is also tipped to be slightly larger, measuring 163.4 by 77.9 by 7.9 millimeters, or 12.4 millimeters with the camera bump, and will be IP68 certified. Under the hood, we are looking at a potential dual-chip strategy. Samsung could utilize both the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 and the Exynos 2600 chip, depending on the market, moving away from the worldwide Snapdragon in the S25 Ultra. The display will be a 6.9-inch panel, marketed as 6.9 inches. It will be QHD+ with an adaptive refresh rate. The key upgrade here is COE technology, that's color filter on encapsulation, which should make the panel thinner, reduce glare, and improve light transmission. Battery-wise, we're expecting the same 5,000 mAh lithium-ion battery. The good news is the charging speed is rumored to be 60 watts wired charging, though 45 watts has also been mentioned. Even better, magnets are coming to the inside, which means we're hoping for proper Qi 2.2 charging, potentially 25 watts wireless charging, and possibly 5 watts reverse wired charging. Finally, the cameras. This is where major changes aren't expected. The main shooter remains the 200-megapixel 1.13-inch sensor, but it's tipped to get a better f1.4 lens. The ultra-wide stays at 50 megapixels. Interestingly, the 3x optical zoom telephoto might get a slightly worse 10-megapixel sensor than last year, while the 5x optical zoom periscope will remain a 50-megapixel unit. It ships with Android 16 and either One UI 8 or 8.5. So, is the S26 Ultra worth the wait? You get a more powerful processor, a slightly better anti-glare display, and crucially, magnets for MagSafe accessories and faster wireless charging. On the flip side, the core camera hardware and battery size aren't seeing a massive boost. If Samsung keeps the price tag consistent, this could still be a solid incremental upgrade for a Samsung flagship. Let me know what you think of these leaks. Hit that like button if you're excited for the S26 Ultra. Subscribe for more deep dive in near future. Till then, catch you in the next one. Peace out.